Good morning, y'all. It is February 26th, and 4 years ago today is when I started my 2016 northbound. It was on February 26th. I believe it was a Sunday. Yeah, 4 years ago, huh? And here I am, back out on the trail. So I slept good last night, actually. Even though there were I don't know what it was. There was stuff just animals running around like outside the tarp going back and forth. I don't know if they were chasing mice or it didn't sound like mice, it sounded bigger than mice. I don't know what it was, but I would turn on my light and look around, not see nothing. Finally, I just ignored it and went to sleep. But I woke up today feeling pretty drained, and I hit that privy like 3 times this morning, which is not good. So yeah, there's definitely something going on with me, a little bug or something. I just feel really run down, and yeah, it sucks to be out here when you feel like this. It just does. But I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna hike, see how far I get. Like I said, there's a shelter. I think it's like 5.2. If I just can't muster it anymore, I'll bail out there and just. But hopefully I can get farther than that. It was supposed to rain today. I guess it's going to rain later because, man, it sure does not look like it's going to rain right now. It's beautiful out. Not super cold either. Well, anyways, I'm going to get to hiking. I got 0.4 to get out of here back to the AT. So I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all. So I made it to the Tri-Corner Knob Shelter. I think it's like 5.2. Man, I'm still feeling pretty drained, but it's like 10:30. I think the next shelter is like another 7 something miles from here. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'll probably still get there early. And the weather is still amazing. I mean, maybe it changed and it's shifting more towards like tonight and tomorrow. I don't know. Anyways, man, there's trash, tuna packets and cigarettes, all kinds of trash. I just don't get it. I really just don't get it. Ugh. Oh man, I'm thinking about that shelter last night. I don't know what was going on, but man, it was a circus. I mean, I just heard things running around, just like raising hell all night, and I was just so tired and drained that I just didn't care, which was good. It was a good thing because, man, if I was not really tired, I don't know how well I would have slept. It was so crazy in that shelter. I think all of them are like that. And a lot of the reason is because of this. It's not because people like me leave them offerings. The reason people like me leave them offerings is because they've they've they live here. They've made sure this is their home because they know that these people leave their trash and there's always food residue in the trash and they can eat it. They know that. And so people like me are like, damn, I don't want to be bothered at night, so I leave them an offering. You know, what came first, the chicken or the egg? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't start it. I just find ways to compromise and get a little peace because of other people's stupidity, and that's the truth. Man, I still though, all those animals running around, it's crazy. Oh man, well, I think I might eat a little something, man. I think I might have to use that privy again and drink some water and get some water and then keep on hiking. And I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all. So I have like 3 miles left to Cosby Knob shelter, and it's only 1:45 right now. It's really early, but as you can tell, the weather is just all of a sudden, it really just went downhill. The thing is you saw that footage before, and it was all sunshiny and nice, but if you look down, you could tell below it was really cloudy. So I'm not sure if this is that system moving through, coming in, because I know it's going to rain tonight. It has to. I haven't been able to see the weather, but or if I just dropped an elevation, because I have dropped a lot all day, and maybe I'm just below the cloud line now. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I swear, hiking on the AT, especially the Smokies, it's like the weather. It's like hiking with a crazy person, and I don't mean like, someone who has mental problems, because trust me, I do too. I'm talking about a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs type person. Like today, I woke up, it was all sunshiny and happy. The weather looked great, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I looked up at it, and I'm like, give it the thumbs up, keep your chin up, weather. And it's like, smiling. And then it was nice and nice, and finally all of a sudden I noticed the clouds coming in. It's starting to get overcast, and I looked at the weather and I'm like, how you holding up, buddy? And it's just kind of like, you know, and you're just like, okay. And then pretty soon, like right now, it looks like it could just rain soon. And all of a sudden the weather just went, you know, its mood just went to hell, where you're just looking at it and you're like, yeah, I guess I should just leave you alone now, huh? And it's just like, "Ugh." So that's what it's been like with the weather. Just, it's been like hiking with a nutty, crazy person that could just go off like that in a second. Yep. So I got 3 miles to go. I've been drinking a lot of water and eating, so I've been feeling okay. I took like 2 of those goos. I took one this morning and just one recently. So I think that's really keeping me going. So when I get to that shelter, I will get back with y'all and let you know what's going on. But considering the weather and everything, I'm probably just going to stop there no matter how early it is. But we'll see. You never know. All right, I'm going to get back to hiking and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so I made it to the Cosby Knob shelter. So like right when I got here, it started raining. It's light, but it's probably gonna pick up. It's supposed to like get heavier and heavier. Um, yeah, I don't know if the weather's gonna be the same or not. There's no reception here, but when I was in Gatlinburg, they said that there was gonna dump like an inch of snow overnight, but I don't know if that's still the case or not. But either way, it's only 2 o'clock, but it's starting to rain, so it's a good sign. And so I'm only like 10.4 to Standing Bear Farm. So I'll get there tomorrow. I'll get out of the park tomorrow, and I'll get to Standing Bear tomorrow. And depending on the weather or how bad it is, I'll probably maybe just stay overnight there. But if the weather's good, there's a camp spot like a few miles past it, halfway up Snowbird Mountain, that I'll probably go to. I stayed there in 2016. It's a really decent camping spot. So yeah, so this is Cosby Knob Shelter, and let me give you a tour of it. All right. So that's the outside of the shelter. And check out this view. It's got a really, really nice view. As you can see, the mountains back there. And then the privy, as you saw earlier, it's like right up here. There's a really nice view too from it. And then there's some bare cables. So you come in. Of course, it has a tarp. And it has a long bench with lots of tables. And if you see over here, the water is right there coming out of a pipe really, really close to the shelter. It is really pretty around here. Then you come inside and there is a bench there and there is a bench there near the fire. This is kind of how the was it Derek Knob, the one with all the mice, was. Look at that big old log. My gosh. And then it has 2 levels. And these 2 levels actually are good, like perfect. That's not too shallow, and this has got a lot of room upstairs. So it's pretty good. And yeah, so I read some comments. They said no mice in here. Man, that tarp is brand new too. Look at that tarp. So this is the nicest shelter I've been in since I've been in the Smokies. And I like these walls. See how they have no holes in them? This might be a newer shelter. Not really sure, but there's not any litter in here. It's actually clean. And man, this is the nicest one so far. Maybe that's why there's no mice. Yep. Well, as you can hear, it's raining pretty decent now. So yeah, it's only 2 o'clock. So I got a lot of downtime coming up. I'm okay though with the downtime because, like I said, I got the videos to edit, and then I have tons of books to read and movies, so I'm not even worried about it. In 2016, I would usually try to get to camp later because all I had was a Kindle book, and I didn't make any videos or nothing, so I just didn't like a lot of downtime back then. But this hike's been totally different. A lot of downtime does not bother me because I have so much to do at the end of the day. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and set my stuff up and do my thing, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey, y'all. So I'm going to end it for today. So what did I do? I did 13 miles from Snob Corner Shelter to Cosby Knob Shelter to here. Man, I don't know, that goo wore off, and I'm just kind of like, I feel blah again. And then, as you can see, it it's snowing. I don't know how much it's gonna be. Who knows? We'll see when I wake up in the morning. So it's like 5:45, and no one's here yet. I mean, people could still show up. I'm thinking that little bubble that I was in before, they're like kind of in hot springs, and since I took those days off in Gatlinburg, and then the other bubble, I think, probably is waiting this storm out because it's supposed to snow today and then not tomorrow, but the next day. Um, but I don't have any service, so I don't know how bad it's gonna be. Um, but like I said, in 2016, I woke up to 10 inches of snow and I was way farther back. So I figure if I can do it back then, I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I'm just hoping I feel better. Just hoping this, like, whatever it is goes away. Man, it's been lingering. But the snow is really pretty. It's just going to get cold tonight. It's supposed to get below freezing. So I have to sleep with my water filter. And yeah. But I'm the only one here. What's the chance of me getting 2 shelters by myself? But it might be because of this weather. Or if anyone who was behind me stopped at that next shelter before this one. They did what I did. They got in the shelter early. Yeah, so we'll see what I have to deal with in the morning. But for right now, I'm just going to go back in there and I am going to get in my sleeping bag and just read this book I've been reading and hopefully get a good night's sleep. But I will talk with y'all in the morning. All right.